This Coast to Coast Entertainment Network program is brought to you by Beside Me Bracelets. Our bracelets are handmade for any occasion. Use the promo code Coast to Coast for 15% off. Visit their website at besideme.com. Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry. With 24-hour shopping available, use the code 160920 and show her some love, like she showed us. Reaper Apparel Company, a commitment to live your most authentic way every single day. Visit reaperapparelco.com for more information and a look at all of their apparel offerings. And by Good Day Embroidery, your local source for custom embroidery, screen printing, and more. Log on to gooddayembroidery.com for more information. It is a Tuesday night, and that means it is game night here on the Coast to Coast Entertainment Network here for a Tuesday evening, October 29th. Right now, folks, joined by our good man, James Gonzalez, up in Oceanside, California, fresh off of his 35th birthday over the weekend. Yours truly, Callan McClurg, joining you folks here in San Diego. Mr. Gonzalez, hope it was a great weekend celebrating with family and friends up north in Oceanside or up north up in L.A. County. Good to see you, man. How you doing today? Good to see you.
Yeah, I was up there for the weekend and just enjoyed whatever I could. And, Halloween coming up soon on Thursday, and wondering how that's all going to be.
We also, folks, welcome in our good man, Big B, Brandon Herrera, joining us from Minnesota this evening, or almost early morning on Wednesday. Brandon, how's it going, my man? Good to see you.
It's going good. How about you guys? Just hanging out.
Yeah, we're all hanging out here. We're enjoying ourselves on a beautiful Tuesday evening as we get ready to play our game for this Tuesday evening, which again, folks, we have 4 games at random, as you folks probably know very well what we do here on C2C Game Night. However, though, because of some of the cast and crew not being able to join, we had already pre-picked our game of Match Game, but with just only 3 of us here, we're going to bring back, folks, an old classic tonight that we did play a little bit earlier this year, and that, of course, folks, will be the Immaculate Grid on this Tuesday night. Now, again, folks, as a reminder, for the Immaculate Grid gameplay rules, the goal of this game is simple. Yet we have to fill out and correctly fill a 3x3 grid with players' as names who satisfy the criteria for each intersection or cell. The game will test players' sports knowledge by matching athletes with specific teams, stats, or other achievements. For example, as we mentioned here again, the grid is a 3x3 table equaling 9 squares with labels or criteria placed on top and left sides of the grid, rows and columns. Criteria can be teams, stat achievements, awards, or etc. So, for example, if there is a category labeled Yankees and 300 homers, that would require one of us to answer that question with a player who hit 300 homers and played for the Yankees. Players can take turns selecting a grid cell and providing an answer. Players will then select a cell where a row and column intersect. Players will earn points for a correct answer, and a perfect grid, as we all know, is when that grid is 9 for 9. Some grids may also have may have difficulty ratings or bonus points for selecting more obscure or less obvious answers. Again, guys, we've played this game several times before. Let's get after it. We'll start, guys, in baseball. The grid to kick off baseball is a National or Montreal Expo who played for the Red Sox and Angels and who played at least one game at second base. Then we need a Dodger and Red Sox, a Dodger and Angel, and one Dodger who played at least one game at second base. Then we need a Red Sox, Angel, and a player who played second base for one game who had a 300-plus batting average for an entire season. Big game, James. You're in square 2. Please get us started.
For the Dodgers and the Angels, Sean Figgins.
We'll go with Sean Figgins for the first guess of the night, and that will get James on the board at a 1% answer. Love to see it. All right, Brandon.
Dodgers second baseman Steve Sachs.
Steve, I can't throw the ball to first base. Sachs. Let's see. That is a correct answer at 13%. I'll go with an easy answer. Dodgers, Red Sox, and I'll go with Mr. Mookie Betts. So Mookie's a bit more up there when it comes to percentile. All right, James, 6 guesses left, 6 squares still to go. Where'd you like to go next?
I'm going to go Boston and Washington. And, shoot. I'm trying to remember, did Kyle Schwarber play for Washington?
Ooh, that is a good question. I don't know if
If
Schwarber
not,
played for
then
them.
I'll go Angels and the Nationals, Danny Espinosa.
Danny Espinosa.
If that was his first name.
Noodle as well, though, James. I'm also trying to think, James, though, if in fact that if Schwarber played for Washington, and I'm still thinking no. But Danny Espinosa at 0.6. Wow. Brandon, next guess goes to you.
Let's see here. Let's see. We got 300. God, the Big Poppy at 300, man. I'll go 300. Nomar Garciaparra.
No more for 300 for the Red Sox. Is that a correct answer?
No
Yes,
mas.
it is at 6%. Mr. Twiddle my thumbs at the plate with my batting gloves. James, I'm going to take a swipe at Angels 300 average for a season. Garrett Anderson. How do you feel about that?
I'm hoping he did, early maybe in his career. I was going Erstad or Trout. But
Who'd you say? Who'd you say, Callan?
Garrett Anderson.
Yeah, if he did it early in his career.
You know what? Screw it. Let's just go with it. GA for a 300 career, for a 300 average in a single Angel season. Give it to me. Yes, 5%. All right, James, back to the top of the order. 3 spots left. We have Washington or Montreal, Boston, and then one National or Expo who played 1 game at second base.
Washington is the Expos?
Yes, it's Washington and Montreal, but this goes to James first.
I'm going to go with Kyle Schwarber for that Boston and Washington. I got a good feeling he went there, and then he was traded to Boston.
I don't remember.
Okay, we're going to go with it.
I don't remember him playing for Boston.
Okay, do we want to go with Schwarber or do we want to go with somebody else?
Go for it.
Kyle Schwarber, Nationals, Red Sox. 15%. He did.
Because I remember, Bryce Harper was like, yeah, it's good that he's back with me as a teammate again.
Wow,
and
I didn't realize
they never played
that.
with each other in Washington.
All right, I'm going to go with the ultimate.
Okay, Brandon.
I am going with the ultimate utility guy, Mr. Al Newman for Washington Expos, play second base.
All right, we're going to go Al Newman.
Jose Vidro.
Al Newman is a correct
That's
guess.
A
1%. Unreal. Okay, a second baseman, minimum 1 game, who had a 300 average.
Rod Carew.
Why do I feel like average?
I was going to say Rod Carew.
Carew is a better guess. We'll go with the guy my dog is named for, Rodney Carew, for the win. Let's go, baby. That is a winner. First grid of the night, guys, is perfect. Is there any category we want to look back?
No, I think I'm good on there. What were the top answers?
Maybe the Angel 300 hitter, because I'll never see another one again.
Colty, so I'm going to try to see what I can do here. But I mean, I really was wondering, though, a lot about that Washington-Boston one. Top guesses, by the way. Yeah, Trout would have been it. Yep. So the top guesses were Pedro, Mookie, and Ted Williams, Anthony Rendon, Ohtani, and Trout, and Altuve. So we only got 2 guys on the grid out of the most popular guesses.
Boston and Montreal, Carl Everett.
Oh, yeah.
Carl Everett would have been a good one. I remember him, though, with Houston at the very end of his career, I think, in the late 90s. All right, guys, let's move on to our next grid. Where do you guys want to go? You guys want to go hoops, football, or what do you want to do?
I want to go basketball. But
All right, let's try basketball.
I haven't done
Let's
that
go
in
to
so
basketball.
long.
All right, guys, here's our first basketball grid. We need a Piston and Bull, and a Piston and a Maverick. Then we need a Rocket, San Diego or Houston, who played for Portland, Chicago, and Dallas. And then a Blazer, Bull, or Maverick who had 2 or 20,000 points for their career. With that in mind, Brandon, we'll let you start this grid.
Let's go with the Rodman for Pistons Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis Rodman. Mr. NWO, but he would get you 30 boards in the game.
Yep.
All right, big game, James, over to you.
Oh my God. Clifford Robinson for Portland and Detroit. Clifford Robinson.
4%. Unreal. Okay, so now we have Portland and Houston, Chicago and Houston, and then all of Dallas across the bottom. How about we go Portland 20,000 points? James, how do you feel about Mr. Walton, or did he not get 20,000 points for his career?
I don't feel like he did.
I don't feel like he did either.
Sadly.
Can we go Scottie Pippen? He was a Blazer.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he
Scottie.
went over 20,000.
Scottie Pippen. No! I broke the grid. God.
Oh, I was going to go Pippen for Bulls 20,000.
Oh, man. Ay, Columba. That sucks.
Well,
that really sucks. All right, so the grid is busted. So James, we can now pick up the pieces.
Okay, Mark Aguirre for Dallas and Detroit.
Mark Aguirre for Dallas and
Aguirre.
Detroit. Like the baseball player?
No, Aguirre.
Oh, Aguirre, okay.
He was actually traded from Dallas to Detroit in '88.
Come on, spinning wheel of death.
And Chicago, Houston.
Yeah, as soon as again, folks, we're battling some technical difficulties on my end tonight doing the grid this evening, but we thank you very much for bearing with us. Mark Aguirre
Houston
is
I
correct.
got that. I know that one, but go ahead.
I was going to go Scottie Pippen.
He never. Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Come
Chicago,
on.
Houston.
Yeah,
I would have went Matt Maloney.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Maybe.
I'm wondering if I should sign out and then go in as a guest.
No, I think it's just my computer, honestly, is all that it's really doing, sadly. So Scotty for Houston and Chicago, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to pass. So James, back over to you.
For Dallas and Houston, give me Rodney McCray.
Houston and Dallas? Or Houston and Portland? Okay.
Dallas.
Houston and Dallas. Okay.
I hope it's Rodney McCray.
It's not the same Rodney McCray who crashed through the wall in minor league baseball.
No.
All right, here we go. Rodney McCray. All right, Rodney McCray is correct.
Yeah.
0.6%. Big B, back to you.
Clyde the Glide for Houston and Portland.
Yep.
Clyde Drexler.
That would have been the one to do for 20,000.
Oh shoot! Yeah, that would be a good one.
Okay, I'm going to redeem myself and go 20,000 points. Some guy named Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I don't know that guy.
My first guess, damn it. James, back to you to finish off the grid.
Okay, I'll let Big B do the Dallas one,
Well, we only got one left, so
We only got one left.
Oh yeah. For Portland, I'm gonna try that one because that's hardest after a while. Did Damian Lillard already get there?
well, I don't know.
I feel like he
Possibly.
already got there.
We'll go with Dame Dalla. Damian
Three-pointer?
Lillard is correct.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, Dirk would have been the Maverick, I would have guessed.
Okay, only
why I didn't go for that
okay,
one.
okay. Time out. Only 5 players got it for the Mavericks. But it doesn't give me it by team, sadly. But it would have been Dirk, who's got 31,000 he's number 6 overall.
Jason Kidd.
So let's see. Dirk comes to mind. Who else would have been? Jason Kidd, I believe so. Only, believe it or not, according to a stat.
Huh.
NBA history. But okay, so that is so Dirk would have been the best guess for a Dallas Maverick who had that many points. Popular answers, guys. There you go. Rashid, Clyde, and Lillard. Rodman, Pippen, MJ, Mike Aguirre, Chandler Parsons, and Dirk Nowitzki. True story.
So we got the Bulls right.
Yeah, true story. I named one of my fantasy basketball teams years ago the Chandler Parsons Project in honor of the band who wrote the song for the Bulls back in the 90s. All right, guys, where do you want to go next? Want to go to football?
Well, might as well go football. Yeah, why not?
Football. All right,
great.
Yes. Well, all right. Next grid, guys, is for football, the Americanized version. We need a Dolphin and Charger, a Dolphin and Colt, and a Dolphin and Chief, a Ram and Charger, a Ram and Colt, and a Ram and Chief, and a Charger, Colt or Chief who has thrown for 10,000 plus career passing yards. Can I just get the Chargers one out of the way and go with Dan Fouts?
Go ahead.
As much as I love Phillip Rivers, like Fouts was the guy at one point in time. All right, James, over to you.
For the San Diego Chargers and the LA Rams, Deacon Jones.
Deacon Jones. Oh, man.
I love Deacon Jones.
Deacon. If I can type, Deacon Jones. All right, Brandon, over to you, buddy.
Well, let's go the 10,000-yard passer, Kansas City. I'm going to go Joe Montana. What the hell?
Maybe, you maybe could have gone Len Dawson, maybe?
Dawson and Craig.
All right. I'll do another obvious. Chargers, Dolphins, our buddy. God bless his soul. The late, great Junior Seau.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if he played for the Dolphins or not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, James. 5 spots left. Go for it.
Shoot. Bless you, I think. Good. I'm going to go Rams, but I'm trying to figure out the other one.
We got Rams, Colts in Baltimore or Indy, or the Kansas City Chiefs or the Dallas Texans.
Marshall Faulk for the Colts and Rams.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
I know. I was trying to think there.
Marshall.
Marshall at 30%. All right, Brandon, over to you. 4 spots
Well,
to go.
let's go with Miami and the Chiefs, and let's go with the Cheetah Man himself, Tyreek Hill.
All right, Tyreek Hill. Cheetah, 73%. The only guy who has a photo up for this football grid. I'll take the obvious answer. I'll go Colts, 10,000 passing yards, Peyton Manning.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, James, over to you. 2 spots to go.
A Chief and a Ram.
Or a Colt and a Dolphin.
God. I'm trying to remember if Case Keenum played for the Chiefs or not. Oh, God. Eddie Kinnison? No.
I can't remember if he played for the Chiefs or not either.
Colts and Dolphins, I'm trying to remember one there. Yeah, okay, so For the Chiefs and the Rams, I'll just go with oh God, did Chase Daniel back up in St. Louis? No, I'm gonna go Case Keenum for the Chiefs and the Rams.
Case Keenum to keep the grid alive.
No.
Oh no! Oh, so close yet so far.
I'm going to
Brandon.
go. Oh, wait. No, I don't think Fitzmagic played for the Colts. I was going to go Fitzmagic and Dolphins. That's tough. I can't think of one. Colts and Chargers.
I have one for Colts and Dolphins.
All right, go ahead.
Vontae Davis, the one who quit mid-game and retired.
Oh.
Monte or Vontae?
Vontae, maybe with the A at the end.
There we go. Vontae Davis was correct.
Damn it.
All right, so we need to look up Chiefs and Colts, I'm guessing. Yes, all right. So players who played for the Rams and Chiefs, guys. If my internet and my computer will let me read off who actually played for these two teams. All right, top guesses, guys, who played for the Chiefs and the Rams. Your top 5. Gary Green, Leslie O'Neal, Joe Phillips.
Okay.
Leslie O'Neal, he was a running back or a fullback, wasn't he?
No, defensive end.
Okay.
He holds the Chargers.
James, weren't you pondering about Eddie Kennison?
Yeah, but I was thinking he was with the Saints, not the Rams, I think.
He played 7 years with Kansas City and 4 years with the Rams.
Oh!
He was.
That's crazy. I guess it is on his end. Let's see what I could do.
All right, so we're 1 and 3 for a full grid today.
Yeah, you know what? We got we have a long way to go still. If my computer would just actually let me host the program without having to sit with the circle, the spinning wheel.
I'm gonna try to log out and then go in as a guest. I'll be right back in.
Okay.
Yeah, take your time. It's probably because I have to share the screen so everyone can see the grid on screen, which might a little bit of lag here and there, but we'll see what we can do here to get ourselves back on track. But yes, Brandon, I agree. It's been one good baseball one, lost the basketball one, lost the football one. So it's been a okay start to the game so far.
So what's new?
What can I tell you? Because James and I missed out on C2C Night on Monday because I was very fatigued getting off work on Sunday and getting home the day after. We had just had the first ever game at Front Wave Arena up in Oceanside, the brand new arena being that was built for indoor soccer, indoor football, and for minor league basketball. Great crowd, great atmosphere, beautiful facility. So a lot of good things happened over the weekend, and back to work starting on Thursday on Halloween.
There you go. That'll
be interesting.
So nothing exciting. Well, I mean, got to go to a wrestling event here locally, met some legends, which was pretty cool. So, I saw, watched some of the baseball game today. I was kind of just hoping the Dodgers would have closed it out so we could stop hearing about it because,
And the answer is no.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah, we will wait for James. Yeah, we will wait for James to come back in. We're actually, folks, going to call an audible here and change games just because for some reason, whenever we've done the grid in the past, though, that it's made my computer lag severely over the course of gameplay, and I just don't like the fact of us having to wait in perpetual suspension for it. So, James, I don't know if you just heard that, but we're going to be calling an audible just for the sake of this of my poor computer and its bandwidth. So we're going to actually segue over, guys, into some Family Feud fast money. We have two other players that can play the game. So I think this is totally fine. You know, hey, everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. We're just going to regain composure and play on here with Brandon taking on James in fast money for Family Feud. Let me just kind of reset the table, reset the rules here for fast money. Again, this is, of course, the final round of Family Feud where answers are given to a series of survey questions of a studio audience to try to score a combined total of 200 points. But again, we'll be doing 100 points as opposed to it. We'll ask the panel a question based on a survey of 100 people, with the panel having to correctly guess the top answers before there is 3 strikes. With that in mind, guys, it's just a quick little rebuff of the rules in place for our game. So with that, guys, we'll go to our first survey question. And Brandon, I'll start with you. The survey question is, name something you associate with Christmas.
Okay, well, you got to go with the obvious one, and that is the Christmas tree.
The Christmas tree is number 2 at 25 guesses. James, go for it.
Presents.
That would be gifts, but that is number 3 on our list. That is a 20-point answer. I'm not keeping score in case anyone's wondering, by the way. All right, Brandon, back over to you. Something associated with Christmas.
Let's go with the Jolly Man himself, Santa Claus.
Oh, Jolly Man himself is number 1 on the list. All right, James, 2 more answers.
Christmas wreath.
The Christmas wreath. The wreath is not on the list. That is 1 strike. Brandon, back to you.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Reindeer. No reindeer. Okay, James, 2 strikes. Be wary of that, my friend. Name something you associate with Christmas. Santa Claus, Christmas tree, and gifts are off the board.
Family.
Family is the number 5 answer. Brandon, 1 guess left, 1 strike.
Oh, God, this is tough. I got 2 answers in my head. Let's go with the elves.
Is it the elves for the win? No, it is not the elves for the win. The number 4 answer was snow.
Oh,
that's not where I am.
Santa Claus, Christmas tree, gifts, snow, and family. Top 5 answers for survey question number 1. Not bad, though, guys. Well done. All right, James, survey question number 2 comes to you. James, name something people do right after they get out of bed.
Use the restroom.
Use the restroom is the number 1 answer at 30 respondents. All right, Brandon, over to you.
I'm going to say stretch.
Stretching. Great guess, but no, stretch was not on the top 5. All right, James, 1 strike, 4 more answers to go. Something that people do right after they get out of bed.
Drink water.
Drink water. Drink water was not on that list either. Okay, Brandon, 2 strikes. Be careful. There's still 4 answers to give. Name something people do right after they get out of bed.
Take a shower.
Take a shower is the number 4 answer at 15 respondents. All right, James, over to you. 1 strike to play with, 3 more answers to go.
Brush teeth.
Brush teeth is number 2 at 25. Okay, Brandon, 2 more answers, 1 strike.
Have breakfast.
Having breakfast. Negatory. Go to the bathroom was the number 1 answer. Brush teeth was number 2 at 25. Make coffee.
Damn it.
20
That was going to be my next
answer.
Yeah.
You guys got to take a shower. Get dressed was the number 5 answer at 5 respondents.
Oh.
All right, James, we'll go down to you for question 3. James, name something you bring on a camping trip.
A tent.
A tent is number 1 at 40 guesses. Brandon, over to you.
Blankets.
Blankets. Negatory. All right, James, 4 answers, two more strikes to go.
Sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag is number 2 on the list of respondents. Brandon, over to you. 3 answers left, 2 strikes to play with.
Food?
Food is the number 3 answer at 15. Okay, James, 2 more answers to go.
Matches.
Matches is number 5 on the list. All right, Brandon, to reset real quick. Tent, sleeping bag, matches are off the list. 2 answers to go, 2 strikes.
Wood? I'll go with wood.
Wood. No, good guess, though. All right, James, 1 strike left to play with, 2 more answers to go. Name something you bring on a camping trip.
First aid kit.
First aid kit to stay alive. No. Food and flashlight were answers 3 and 4.
Oh.
My God.
Tent, sleeping bag, food, flashlight, matches for the top 5 guesses. All right, Brandon, over to you for survey 4. Brandon, name something you buy that comes with instructions.
That's gonna...
A woman, Steve.
A TV.
I'll give it to you. Electronics is number 2 on the list at 30 at 30 people. James, over to you.
Furniture.
Furniture, top guess at number 135. People said furniture. All right, Brandon, 3 answers left, no strikes.
Well, let's go with the car.
Is it a new car? No, the car does not come with instructions, apparently. James, down to you. 2 more strikes to play with.
A baby's crib.
Baby crib. No, the crib is not on the list. Brandon, 1 strike to play with, 3 more answers to go.
A microwave? Well, that'd probably be electronics, I bet.
Appliances. Appliances is number 4 on the list at 10 people. All right, James, 2 answers left, 1 strike to play with.
What comes with instructions? And we already had
Furniture, electronics, and appliances have already been guessed, or that are on the board. 2 more left.
What about a bike?
Bike to stay alive. Is it a bike? Not a bike. Toys and tools.
Toy.
Are the other 2 guesses for survey question 4. All right, James, we'll go to you for question 5. James, please name a reason someone might be running late to work or wherever they might be going.
Overslept.
Oversleeping is the number 2 answer at 25 people. Brandon, what is the reason you believe that someone might be running late?
Car trouble.
Car trouble. No, car maintenance is not on the list for the top 5. All right, James, back over to you. 2 strikes to play with.
They forgot their wallet.
They forgot something. They forgot something is on the list at number 3. All right, Brandon, we have 3 guesses left and 2 strikes to play with. Name a reason someone might be running late.
Got lost?
If they got lost. Lost and found is closed. All right, James, 3 answers to give, still 1 strike left. Name a reason someone might be running late.
Finding finding the right outfit.
Getting properly dressed. Ouch. Fellas, that one hurt.
Damn it.
Traffic was the number 1 guess. The other 2 was losing their keys and then the weather.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, Brandon, back to you in the top of the order here for question 6. Brandon, name something you do to relax.
Read a book.
Read a book is number 2 with 25 people saying they read a book. James, down to you.
Watch TV.
Watching TV is the number one guess. All right, Brandon, 3 more guesses to go. No strikes.
Get a massage?
Going to the massage parlor. That sounds amazing, but no, did not make the list. James, down to you.
Meditation/yoga.
Meditation or yoga? No, Rupert Holmes, I'm still not into yoga. Brandon, back to you. We have one more guess left, or we have one strike to play with and still 3 guesses to give.
We'll go with the old mess around and take a nap.
Take a nap is number 3 at 20. All right, James, 2 more to go. 1 strike to play with.
Listen to music.
Listening to music is number 4. Brandon, it comes down to you to win it all here with this last question. Or guess.
Something to do to relax.
TV, book, nap, and music are all off the board. There's 1 guess left with 10 people saying that they do this to relax.
Take a walk.
Taking a walk for the W. You had the take a part right, but it was taking a bath.
Oh, take a bath. Okay.
Not a bad round, though, guys. James, down to you. James, name a fruit you might put in a smoothie.
Strawberry.
Strawberries is number 2 at 25. Brandon, up to you.
Bananas.
Bananas, number 1 on the list at 40 guesses. James, back to you. No strikes, 3 answers to give.
Oh my God, why am I stuck? Oh my God. Come on. Orange.
Orange. Orange, you glad is not on this list. Brandon, over to you.
Mango.
Mango is at number 4 at 10 people. Okay, James, 2 guesses left, 2 strikes still to play with.
Blueberry.
Blueberry comes in at number 3. Okay, Brandon, 1 more to go.
Kiwis.
Is it kiwi? No, they're sour like strike 2. James, it comes down to you, my man. 1 more guess to go.
A fruit that goes in smoothie. Can go into this.
Well, my mother was intended, so I will let you there. Which means they have to take me whether they want to.
Dude. No.
One more guess. 1 strike left.
Can I pass?
Brandon, this will come back to you, my man.
I'm thinking. I'm going to go with cherries.
Cherries for the win. No, and this one actually was a little surprising, guys. Pineapple.
Oh, God dang it.
Smoothie.
Banana, strawberry, blueberry, mango, pineapple. That's a pretty
I've
good
never
combo
seen
for a
that.
fruit smoothie right there. With that in mind, Brandon, we'll go to you on this next one. Brandon, name something you keep in your car at all times.
Jumper cables.
Jumper cables are at number 3 at 15 people. James, down to you.
In the car, I would say spare tire.
Spare tire is number 1 at 35 respondents. Brandon, back to you.
Some tools.
Tools. Surprisingly, no, they did not put tools in there. James, back down to you.
Your registration.
Vehicle registration. No. Brandon, it's back to you with 1 strike left on the board.
Emergency food kit.
Emergency food kit to stay alive. I think the answers were a little bit too broad from the panel. Spare tire, a map or GPS system, jumper cables, snacks, blanket.
Okay.
Top 5. James, back down to you, my man. James, name a type of place where people are told to be quiet and shut up.
Library.
The library is the obvious number 1 at 45 people. Big B, back to you.
Church.
Church is number 2. James, once you're done sipping on that Jack Daniels whiskey, my man, back down to you for number 3.
Movie theater.
Movie theater is the number 5 guess. All right, Brandon, back to you. 2 more answers to go.
Funeral.
A funeral. The Bare Naked Ladies may have said that they laughed at a funeral, but that did not make the top 5. James, back down to you.
How about a classroom?
School is the number 4 answer. All right, Brandon, 1 more guess left.
Where you gotta be quiet at, huh?
Library, church, school, and movie theater are off the board. 1 guess left, 2 strikes to play with.
God. 1 strike.
Yep, 1 strike. 1 strike on you. So you have 2 left to play with, 1 answer to give.
God.
Believe it or not,
I will go with
believe it or not,
hospital.
what was that, Brandon?
I'll go with hospital.
Hospital is the correct answer.
Oh, wow.
The answer might actually surprise you, but yes, library, church, hospital, school, and movie theater were the top 5 guesses. All right, James, back down to you, my friend. Name a job where people have to be brave.
Firefighter.
Firefighter, top guess at 35 people. Big B, up to you.
A cop.
Police officer is at number 2. James, it comes back to you.
Those are like a doctor.
Doctor comes in at number 4. Okay, Big B, 2 guesses left, no strikes.
Oh. But to be brave, man, you gotta be brave almost any job nowadays. I'm gonna go military.
Soldier is at number 3.
Oh, duh.
James, there is 1 guess left for a clean sweep.
God. Took all the good ones.
There's still 1 left.
I'm going to say zookeeper.
A zookeeper for the sweep. Nope, not the zoo, sadly. Big B, back to you.
I'm going to have to go with teacher.
Teacher to win it all. Negatory, fellas. Don't start choking now like the Knicks did with Reggie Miller hitting those threes. James, it all comes down to you, my man.
Oh, my God.
All right, let's talk about Brad's hobbies. Definitely into sports and vintage cars, Mustangs, Corvettes, a real party animal, a babe hound. Oh, and don't forget his collection of big watch action figures. Okay, well,
come on, James.
Let's show him how Brad walks.
1 more answer.
Can I pass?
Sure, Brandon, it goes back to you.
Let me see. Doctor, police officer, soldier, firefighter. Man.
You know what I would have guessed, Brandon?
What's that?
Athlete.
Ooh.
But
Doctor. I'll go with the nurse.
Nurse for the win. Fellas. Heartbreak.
We overthought it.
Paramedic was the number 5 answer.
Oh, yeah.
So close yet so far. All right, let's regroup here. James, we'll go to you for this next one. James, name a popular pizza topping.
pepperoni.
Pepperoni is number 1 on the list at 40. Big B, up to you.
Sausage.
Sausage is at number 3 at 15. James, back to you.
Mushroom.
Mushrooms coming at number 4. All right, Brandon, 2 more to go.
What did he say?
He said mushrooms.
Cheese.
Cheese is at number 2. All right, James, 1 more to go. No strikes. Come on now.
Pineapple.
Pineapple on pizza for the win and the sweep. No. Brandon, back up to you.
Chicken?
Chicken for the win. Oh, no. Here we go again on our own. Down the only road we've ever known. Come on, James. Got to win it.
What was the one he said?
He said chicken.
No, the one that he got right. I'm sorry.
Cheese.
Pepperoni, cheese, sausage, and mushrooms have all been correctly guessed.
Dude, what am I missing? Oh my god.
I got 2, I think.
Go ahead, Ben.
Ah, God, which one do I use? Let's go with Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon, the James Gonzalez specialty for the win. Fellas, not again. Two surveys in a row. We get 4 of the 5, and then we go down strike 1, strike 2, strike 3.
Don't say green pepper.
They were looking for olives for the last topic.
No one puts olives on. I don't.
5 people out of 100 said olives. All right, James, we'll go back down to you, my man. James, name something you bring on a picnic. Or to a picnic.
A basket.
A basket is at number 4 on the list at 15 people. Brandon, up to you.
Paper plates?
Paper plates. No. James, down to you.
Think of the earth, Brandon. Food.
Food is the number 2 guess. All right, Brandon, we have basket and food off the board. 3 more guesses to go.
To a picnic? A blanket?
A blanket is the number 1 answer at 30 people. James, down to you.
I'm trying to think like liquid, but what can I say? Like cups.
Cups. Solo cup, Stanley Cups, it doesn't make the top 5. Brandon, over to you with 1 strike to play with.
To a picnic. Dessert? Oh, that'd be food.
Yeah, that would be food.
Oh, God. I don't know. I'm going to have to pass back to James. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, James, back down to you, my man, with 1 strike to play with, and still 2 answers to go.
Oh my god. I'm gonna say juice.
Juice to stay alive. Struggle is real. But top 5 guesses, guys, for something that you bring to a picnic was blanket, food, drinks, basket, napkins.
Should have just went with drinks.
All right, guys, we'll move on to the next round. Brandon, we'll go to you on this first one. Brandon, name something that people buy to make a home smell good.
An air freshener.
Air freshener is the number 2 guess. This is, by the way, guys, a top 4 answers here. So we already got 1 of the 4. So James, down to you.
Flowers.
Flowers is number 2. Okay, Brandon, 2 to go with no strikes.
To make this candles.
Candles for the number 1 answer. All right, James, there is 1 answer left with no strikes.
Incense.
Incense for the clean sweep to make the house smell good. Job well done. All right, James, back down to you. James, name a sport where people use a net.
Soccer. Football.
Soccer is the number 3 answer. With that, Big B, up to you.
Tennis.
Tennis is number 1 at 40 people. James, back to you.
Volleyball.
Volleyball comes in at number 2. So the top 3 answer, or the top 4, or the top 2, and then the number 4 or number 3 answers are off the board. Just the top 3 are off the board. James, back to you.
Isn't it Brandon's turn?
Brandon, back to you. I'm sorry.
Badminton.
Badminton is at number 5. James, 1 answer left.
I want to say basketball.
Basketball for the win.
I was like,
Basketball for the
that's
win.
the only other one I can think of was basketball.
Lacrosse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
would have been a
lacrosse,
good
yeah.
guess. Hockey would have been a good guess.
Duh.
All right, guys. We got 2 more surveys left for the evening tonight. With that in mind, James, I'll start with you on this one. James, name something people often forget at home.
Car keys.
Car keys or keys in general is the number 2 answer. All right, Brandon, up to you.
Wallet.
The wallet is at number 3 on the list. All right, James, back down to you.
Phone.
Phone is the number 1 answer at 35 people. Brandon, back to you.
That was pretty good. It might be too vague of an answer, but we'll go purse for the women.
Purse. No purse on the list, sadly. All right, James, name something that people often forget at home. We have 2 answers left, I believe.
And we got phone, wallet, keys.
2 to go.
How about jewelry?
Jewelry. No jewelry. All right, Brandon, 2 answers left and only 1 strike to play with.
What else do I leave? Work badge.
Credentials or badge or ID for the win. Big alive, I should say, actually. No, guys. The last 2, believe it or not, was classes and lunch.
Oh.
Classes and lunch were the last 2. All right, James, we'll go back to you for this next one. James, name an item that you might find in a hotel room.
Soap.
Soap is the number 4 answer on the list. Brandon, up to you.
Towels.
Towels comes in at number 2 at 25. James, back to you.
Pillows.
Pillows.
Wow.
No pillows, sadly. Brandon, back up to you.
Tools right there. Let's see, towels. Let's go with the coffee pot.
The coffee pot. Not the coffee pot. Okay, James, we have towels and soap. There are 3 answers left, and you only have 1 strike left to play with.
Shampoo.
Shampoo would qualify as soap.
Okay. A phone.
The phone to the front desk to stay in the game. No, they were looking for the bed, the TV, and the mini fridge as the other 3 guesses.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what I say, too. Like, really?
No, they didn't want Screech, so you guys gave it up, right?
All right, guys, we have time, I think, for maybe 1 more survey. So, Brandon, I'll go to you on this one.
All
Brandon,
right.
name an activity that makes you tired.
For working out.
Working out is the number 2 guess at 30 people. James, over to you.
How about actual work? Job.
Actual work at the job site. No, that does not make you tired, apparently, per the survey of 100 people. Big B, up to you again.
Let's see. Makes you tired. Oh, man, that's a tough. Oh, if work's not up there, that is.
Work sucks. I know.
Just running?
Running is the yes, running is the number 1 answer at 35 people. With that in mind, James, back to you.
Cycling.
Riding your bike. No. All right, Brandon, back to you with 1 strike to play with.
Let's see, working out, running. Mowing the yard?
Mowing the lawn.
Wow.
No, they were looking for very vague answers. Running, working out, cleaning, cooking, studying. The top 5 answers for that survey round.
Wow.
That's what I say.
Wow.
With that in mind, guys, we have time still here for one more survey, I think. Maybe 2 more, I think. I know I keep saying that. With that in mind, as we look for some more survey questions, stand by here for just a moment. And with that in mind, James, we will go to you for the second to last survey question for the night. James, name a household chore that is done weekly.
Taking out the trash.
Taking out the trash is, in fact, number 5 on the list at 5 people. Brandon, back to you.
Laundry.
Laundry is the top guess at 40. James, back to you.
Mopping your floors.
Mopping is at number 3 on the list. Brandon, 2 more to go.
Well, you got to mop, you got to vacuum.
You got to vacuum, and it's number 2 on the list. All right, James, 1 more to go.
Crap, what haven't we done yet? Oh my god, come on. Washing the windows.
Window washing for the win. No. Brandon, back to you.
Cleaning the bathroom?
Cleaning the bathroom for the win. We're going to collapse again, aren't we here? James, it comes back to you.
Oh my god. Making the bed.
Making the bed for the win, or is it another choke?
Choke.
It's another choke. We were looking for dusting.
Oh.
Yes, dusting was the last one. With that in mind, Brandon, up to you. Brandon, name something that makes people sneeze.
Pepper.
Say it one more time, please.
Pepper.
Pepper is at number 3. Big Game James, down to you.
Allergies.
Need a more generic answer than allergies.
Pollen.
Pollen is the number 2 answer on the board. With that in mind, Brandon, back to you.
Oh. The common cold?
The common cold. It is not the common cold. James, back to you.
Animals, or do I have to say cats?
More specific.
Cats.
Cats. Brandon, back to you.
Oh. Dust.
Yeah.
Dust is the number 1 answer. All right, James, 2 more to go with 1 strike left.
The weather.
The weather. Negatory. Perfume and pets were the last 2 options.
Animals aren't pets.
You said cats, but they wanted pets as an answer, sadly. All right, James, we'll go back to you, my man, on this next question. Last one for the night, officially. James, name a reason someone might wake up in the middle of the night.
They have to use the restroom.
They got to go to the bathroom is the number 1 guess at 50 responses. Brandon, back to you.
Thunder.
Is it thunder? The weather has no role in this survey. James, back to you.
Get a glass of water.
They're thirsty is the number 5 answer. Brandon, back to you.
Oh, come on.
Loud noises?
Loud noises is number 3 on the list. All right, James, 2 more to go. 1 strike on the board.
We got loud noises, restroom, water.
2 more to go.
Oh, God. Why would they wake up in the middle of the night? To get a snack.
They're hungry is the number 4 answer. All right, Brandon, there's one left here to close up the night on a high note.
Having a nightmare.
They had a nightmare is correct. It's a sweep to end our C2C game night. Job well done, James and Brandon, and also by everyone else who tuned in. With that in mind, guys, we'll wrap up for the evening. Brandon, over to you first for some final thoughts.
Oh, no, it's always fun to get up. I'm glad I was actually awake, even though I had a long day today. So it was good to see everybody and chat with you guys. Catch us on all our great shows. Hopefully next week, me and Tim will be back for C2C Rankum.
Big game, James. Again, we know that you had your birthday over the weekend, my man. Again, happy belated. Any final thoughts, though, for tonight's program?
Thank you, and yeah, be sure to watch On Deck for Thursday, and then I think Sports Hour maybe tomorrow, we'll see, and Morning Tailgate on Sunday. And I forgot, Entertainment Hour Friday here on Coast to Coast Entertainment Network.
Yeah, with that in mind, folks, again, we apologize. Again, I really apologize for the technical difficulties we had tonight playing the grid. It just happens a little bit, sadly, where, sharing the screen and, trying to look over the answers, it doesn't really help. So we'll try our best to get all those worked out, though, as we, in fact, keep improving here on C2C with our programming again. But thankfully, we were able to at least call the audible and be able to play a different game without having to strain or too much strain on the old computer here. This thing's been keeping me sane for the last several years throughout the course of getting back into podcasting. But again, thanks everyone who tuned in and for those who joined us. And again, big thanks to Big B and James being our 2-player contingent for our games, for our game and games for that matter here tonight. By the way, folks, I should mention that Press Row, again, kind of a little bit of a break here again with just me working on Thursdays. We'll again hopefully have a program for you folks on Halloween evening to recap some of the stuff going on in the sports world, in business and media. But again, folks, thanks for joining us here on C2C Game Night. We'll see you back here again on Wednesday for Sports Hour and maybe even Press Row on Wednesday. Who knows? We'll see you folks all back here again next time. Thanks for joining us here. Until next time, have a good night. Bye-bye.